I love when people pay me to try and break their game. So let's get started and see what we can do with that. I think the first thing we're going to need to do is make some better gear. At least a better axe, because right now I'm using an old hatchet. And conveniently I've been AFK for so long that I've got all the ingredients I need for a copper chopper. I guess you can just have the old one along with some of my sandwiches. So next I want to make some copper armor because I need to fight stronger things, and I'm going to need a lot of copper bars for that. That's really all I'm seeing. Luckily I did spend the night prior smelting, so I've got lots of stacks of these. Unfortunately they don't stack very high. However, if I make a cramped mining pouch I will get better stacks. All I need is 120 ores. Luckily I know where to find them and they're not far away. But that's actually going to take me 102 an hour if I'm AFK.
Luckily for you and me, I'm a filthy cheater.
So I'm definitely going to spend a full 2 hours mining, and we've got 204 copper ore plus that valuable mining experience. So let's go ahead and make a cramped mining pouch. And it looks like I'm going to need to be on the lookout for bean slices and frog legs because they're used for almost everything along with nails. And you can see why I wanted the extra mining space because my inventory is very full already. And now that I've actually put my bag on, we're going to be able to stack things ever so nicely. And eventually we will be strong enough to fight all sorts of things. For now we can at least absolutely destroy these little guys for 200 damage. Because I think they have 50 health, monster HP 10. So we're definitely able to kill these. But our XP and kills per hour, not that fun. But I will be able to make some of this stuff very soon. I have the copper for this, I just need level 10. So while we're waiting, we're going to make a cramped material pouch because that's a level 8 requirement. And that's going to make me stack this stuff much better. We need frog legs, bean slices, and nails. I just need to keep traveling till I find the green things and then kill them for a while. Pretty sure these are frogs.
Can I have your legs?
So I'm going to set Idiot Stick here to auto attack and he's going to grind up some frog legs. While he's doing that, we've got 59 talent points I should probably spend. The first thing we're going to do is just increase luck because luck never hurts. We're going to give 5 points into luck. Then I'm going to get 1 point into giving star talent points just so I could find some of those. Not sure what they are, but I probably want them. Then increase the total efficiency of all specialized skills by at least a few points. I'm not really going to increase my AFK gain rate, maybe just by 1 point each because I can AFK forever. We will give ourselves a little bit of extra HP and mana though. Only 42 points left to spend. By the time we're done we're going to be annihilating frogs. I'm going to give myself extra defense just because we need it. Then I'm going to add some attacks. Base attacks have a 1.5% chance to mark an enemy who then take 26% more damage. Then since we're a mage right now, we're going to do wisdom, so all equipment gives a 1.5% more wisdom than what's listed. That's going to add up to extra damage while we collect the goods. We're already up to 25 frog legs. So let's AFK it for 2 hours and then we're going to have 94 frog legs. That should be enough for our upgrade. And for bean slices, I'm pretty sure we need these guys that are a little bit bigger and tougher. But with our damage, we should be able to go right on through them fairly easily.
I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little.
374, and there's our first beans. We get 4,000 experience an hour, so this should be worth about 8,000 experience. Yep, 8,000 experience plus 113 bean slices. Plus we murdered like 40,000 frogs, and I'm very proud of myself for that. We're gonna murder many millions of things today. Okay, so after taking the nails out of the furnace, we're gonna make the bigger material pouch. So our stacks are going to go to 50 instead of 25, and that's going to make a huge difference for me because my inventory is very small. Plus, I could probably sell a lot of this stuff that I'm really not using in any capacity. A cramped chopping pouch would probably actually be good, so let's go get some oak logs while we wait for nails to be done. Plus we have our new axe, so we're going to make rapid progress here at chopping trees. There we go, there's 306 oak logs, that was easy. I feel like it's forever going to be a battle to make enough nails, or any ingredient. But there's our cramped chopping pouch, and that's going to give me extra experience. And we can make ourselves a copper helmet. Before doing that, I'm going to upgrade just a few things to give us a little extra damage and efficiency when it comes to a lot of these things, because that'll just help us. I'm going to put at least 1 point into everything. But maybe also a lot of points into Fireball that deals 120% damage. Anyways, let's make a copper helmet. This is going to give me 3 strength, agility, wisdom, defense 5 with upgrade slots. Now for the armor, all I need is 120 nails. Luckily, I know a guy that has a lot of time candies. But I think it's smarter also to skip time in this area, that way we also get the copper ore that we need a lot of. Because as we just continually fill this up, we're just going to get lots and lots of copper bars, which we need lots of. Oh, and we got some kind of furnace card too, so I feel like that's going to be very helpful for me. Plus 4% smithing experience, I will in fact take that. Nails are very, very slow to make. But for now, I'm just going to skip time over here. What happened to that guy? But I'm skipping time over here because I don't want to collect too much ore because it's just going to fill my inventory. Annoyingly, there's an upgrade stone too though. Anyways, there's 100 nails for us, so that should be enough to make pretty much whatever I want right now. All that took was skipping through like 10 hours of time. And I am smithing level 10, so we can also make the boots, and then we need to find bleach logs to make the pants. Now that I'm looking though, we also want the cramped food pouch so I can stack food better. I need more sandwiches and hot dogs, which I'm pretty sure we can just buy all we need, which is great. So that's going to give me double stack size for my food, plus that's going to give me much needed experience. So let's go see if we can find some bleach logs. Is this where the bleach logs are? So we're going to go ahead and skip 2 hours to see what these guys drop us. We had hot dog, slime sludge, average strength potion. The next area we have snakes, but I'm not seeing any bleach logs yet. But 6,000 experience an hour at 173 kills. I didn't see the survivability rate, so we'll just skip 2 hours and hope that works. Carrots. Do you guys have any bleach logs? Okay, we can't hit these guys, so I think they're probably going to be too strong for us. We're not going to be able to survive here yet, so let's retreat. I've also just realized I have a quest for someone to give them frog legs and bean slices. I can get those really easily, so we're also going to do that. Also, maybe bleach logs are these. That would make a little bit of sense to me. So I'm going to chop that tree, and then I'm also going to AFK to hopefully get some frog slices. So if we idle here while giving one of these, yeah, there we go. We got 126 bleach logs. Now we're also going to AFK to get some of the bean slices. Plus we got an armor upgrade stone. So can I use that? Can't equip during combat. Okay, stop attacking stuff. There we go. Success. It now gives us more defense. It's his picnic basket that wanted all this stuff, so now it gets it. I got a beginner recipe for my effort. Now we want something else. But for now, the only thing we're going to work on is finishing our armor set. Now I can finally make my beloved copper plate legs. These give usual bonuses, and those go there to replace my stupid pants. Also, killing some of those slimes gave me some of this stuff, which helps get extra bars sometimes.
I think it's full, sir.
That's ridiculous. The last tree held 9 drums.
My smithing is leveled up. Next level I unlock a new ingredient, which is probably good and bad. Now I just need a lot of copper bars and I can make myself not 1 but 2 copper bands. So we need to painstakingly mine a little bit more copper ore. There's 210. We'll do that probably twice. While also realizing I have another armor stone to use on my armor again, so it's going to be even better. 11 defense now. Then I'm going to put all the copper I have into here, and then we're going to skip time to just let that go by too. While we're waiting, let's skip a little bit of time with the 4-hour candy. We're going to do 4 hours instead of 2 now, which naturally is going to come with more perks because we're waiting for double the time. So in this area, I think if I skip time, I'm going to mine iron instead, which should be more experience. Yep, there's 44 iron ore and 210 mining experience, so it's a slow process, but we can get it. And because I know iron's obviously going to be next, we're going to start smelting it right there. So 4 hours at a time, we're going to go through a few of these just to get that experience and that iron ore. Okay, maybe time skipping doesn't help this smelting at all, which is kind of annoying because that's going to take a long time. So to start making anything out of iron, we can make the small mining pouch, which I actually really want, but we need level 14 for that, level 13 for that, so we're going to need to craft more stuff for sure. These ingredients are all fairly easy to get. I think they're going to be in the new area, but we're going to need a lot more experience, so I need to craft I don't know what. Maybe just lots of nails. These do seem to give me pretty good smithing experience. But since progress has slowed, maybe it's time to use a different time candy again. This is a 12-hour time candy. That's going to pass half a day every time I go like this, and that's going to give me lots more mining experience plus the iron ore. And it's going to take a full 30,000 more experience just to level up mining skill once. But after doing that for a couple days, I also got an iron ore card, which I'm kind of interested to see what it does. Okay, so that's just plus 5 total mining efficiency, and I think I might actually use that one. And then I'm going to upgrade some things to give me more damage. I'm going to put 10 levels into that. The effect weapon power has on damage dealt is increased by 12%. Then the effect your wisdom stat has on damage dealt, we're going to give a few more points into that. I just want more damage so we can kill things better. Then we're going to increase the efficiency of all specialized skills to level 10. Then I am going to increase the AFK gains rate for specialized skills because we're doing a lot of AFK, so just to give myself lots of good bonus. And then I'm going to increase the damage dealt for my MP because I can increase my MP up here. So if I put 10 levels into this and then levels into this, that's going to add a lot of damage. I'm already up to 113 to 321. And then I can also give myself extra wisdom right here, and then I can just keep doing the same thing, and I think it's all going to add more damage for me. So now that we're getting a little extra experience, let's use one of these. We're going to get 1300 mining experience. So 12 hours equals about 1300. I'm going to have to go through like hundreds of hours to get the next level for mining. And luckily I very much can and will do that. We still don't have enough copper bars to make a ring. We need 300. That takes so long to do. So I'm also going to bring these candies along. These ones skip 72 hours, 3 days all in one, and I have 1,000 of those. So from here, things should spiral out of control rather nicely. I'm going to go find somewhere where it's about strong enough that I can kill things, but that they won't kill me. Then we're going to get lots of experience and items. Okay, so let's skip a full 3 days here. 612,000 main experience, 62,000 coins. 2 mystery upgrade stones. We're finding lots of fun stuff here. There's another snake card too. I should probably leave the area and come back because I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. Here's a better mage cloth shirt. I need level 15 to wear that, but it's going to give me a lot of wisdom, which means more damage. They also dropped me a snakeskin bag that gives me +2 to my inventory space, which is actually huge. So let's do that again, another 72 hours, and let's hopefully start to sort through this stuff to understand what it is I'm getting. There's a level up though. And look at the drop rates. This longsword thing is 1 in 20,000. And I'm pretty sure there's one of them sitting right here. Bring this stamp to Mr. Piggy Bank to add it to the collection of upgradable stamps. You know what? I think I will because I feel like it's probably pretty rare. So it looks like when I bring these back to him, I can just press upgrade and it's going to cost me money, but it's going to give me extra base damage. And then we use resources to give me more damage. And then I can also bribe him to make things even cheaper to upgrade. And since we have lots of money, we can definitely afford some of these things. All shop items cost less. Boost fighting AFK gains rate by 5%. Yes, please. That's going to pay for itself in no time. Then if we pay him 1 gold 50, we unlock a whole new set of bribes. Item quantity in all shops increased by 20%. Okay. Whenever you claim AFK rewards, there's a 1 in 50 chance to get 2 times experience, which is huge but very expensive. So let's also increase our base damage because these are unreasonably cheap. We need items to do more, but you can see these are going to be worth it. And we have some more copper bars done, but probably not enough. Our damage, by the way, now is 156 to 443. We're definitely getting stronger. But I do want to see if I can fight beyond the snakes right now thanks to my extra power. In Carrot Land, we can kill things. It's not going to be a lot of experience yet, but I can do it. So I'm going to try that just for some new upgrades and experience and stuff. So 72 hours in Carrot Land. You ran out of food while you were gone. I would have gained a lot more had I not run out of food. So for now, we'll just stick to the snake area because every time we use this, we get 818,000 main experience. So we get like 1/3 of a level basically every time we do that. And since we have 1,024 of those, we're maybe going to do this a bunch just to level us up and get all these snake cards. I have already collected so many that it's upgraded to +2 move speed. 23 more cards to level up, maybe we'll get extra move speed. This time we also found something called a Golden Nom Witch, and I'm kind of curious to see what this is. Increase base damage dealt all monsters by 6.9. I'm pretty sure this eventually sits in the food slot, but I'm not going to use that right now. But I am going to put this Mystery Stone upgrade onto my armor once, which boosted luck I think in a big way, and then we're going to do that again. Now we got agility, wisdom, and luck. I actually get more experience in this area suddenly, and I'm not really sure why, but we get 8,000 per hour here. So if we do that for 72 hours, 72 hours times 8,000 experience is a lot. Plus we get new and different items over here. Here's my strategy for the next minute. I'm going to click that to skip through time, and I'm going to cursor back and forth picking up anything I can, usually just the money because I'm greedy. And we're going to speed through the levels for a minute. And there's level 60. Plus we have a lot of items on the ground. So I'm just going to cursor over some of those, and I feel like we just got a pretty good amount of stuff.
Holy crap.
We also just skipped through like 8 weeks worth of time. But let's go back to town and see if our forge is ready. Luckily I was collecting lots of these along the way too, so that's going to help us mine quicker. And we finally got enough to make 1 single copper band, which has 3 upgrade slots but gives me mostly luck but all sorts of other stats. And one of the rewards for doing what we were doing was new recipes, so I actually got goo galoshes, which is perfect because I need that level. So if I make 2 copper boots and get enough slime sludge and jungle logs, I can make these, and that's probably really good experience. And I can now make the boring brick, which is probably good experience. And I definitely need more experience. I'm not really sure what those are good for, if anything. We have 330 of these statues. That's amazing. And I have lots more talent points available to me now. So I'm just going to get myself 22 points in luck, because I feel like you can never have too much luck. We're going to get all the rare drops now. And our base damage can be over 500 now, so that's pretty damn good. So if we hit one of these guys with a special attack, what kind of damage are we doing? Almost 1,000. I can live with that. Maybe while I'm here with these weirdos and because we're still getting decent experience, I'm going to try some AFK here just to see what kind of stuff these guys can give us. It's maybe not as good as some of the other stuff, but there might be some useful stuff. So let's skip through 72 hours and look at all the good stuff. I now have a 3-star version of their card for 28 base damage. Still want the better snake one though. There we go. I've got enough cards now. I have +3 movement speed. And we're going to move on to a new area so I can get better experience now. I just wanted extra movement speed. Our best experience so far is going to be right here because we're getting 600,000 every time I use one of those, which is plenty. I did also find one of these, an anvil zoom stamp to make the anvil work a lot faster. I've just realized I have a way to increase my damage a lot. If I collect lots of these caps and also lots of these slices, we'll get extra damage. So I'm going to go find a bunch of those. Because I'm pretty sure I get the caps from these guys who are very weak, but if we skip 72 hours, we should get probably quite a few of them. I think we just got 1,400 of them. We can't even carry that many, so let's take these back to the idiot for more damage. So +5 base damage, we can upgrade more with money, then we can use a whole bunch of these to do it again, then more money for more damage, and we're just going to keep clicking because we have tons of money still. We need a few more. It would also be nice at some point to make a better weapon. We've been using this one for a while, we only need level 4 for this. So let's give myself an extra 20 base damage, and then we're going to give myself extra base damage, and we're not going to do this one because this is going to be too hard to do with my inventory size. But my base damage is now 211 to 601, and that's only going to get better. But after producing enough of these weird bricks, whatever they're called, my mining is now level 13, and that means I can make iron stuff. I can make an iron pickaxe with enough iron bars and an iron axe. And if I have just straight up enough iron ore, we can make a better pouch, and I absolutely want that. So next I'm going to get 700 iron ore and 800 bleach logs. So after skipping 72 hours here, we've got 1800 iron ore and 8500 mining experience. So we're maybe going to do that just one more time because that's a lot of mining experience. We do that maybe 1 or 2 more times and we're going to actually level up mining. And it's been forever since we were able to do that. I just realized we need to be slightly higher level to make the small mining pouch. So I am going to have to make something like this first. So I need lots of iron bars plus carrot cubes. Now they go all the way back to stupid carrot land, but we're also going to try and chop some wood while we're there. Well, whatever the case, we got our carrots. I'm going home. Alright, I'm also going to turn up the forge speed and maybe give it an extra slot while we're at it. Oh, okay. We've now opened. Yeah, okay. I see what happened. We opened a second, but yeah, let's make these much faster to smelt. There we go. We're at level, we'll do one more. Level 40. There we go. Now these are cooking. I did kind of just realize too, there maybe is a faster way to be doing this because I can just be producing these because these actually gave me quite a bit of experience. So I can just sell these, leave the area, do it again. So if I come over here, skip 72 hours, which is more than enough. I then run back to my anvil and then take out the 100 bricks we've created after throwing some of these on the ground because we don't have room in our inventory. But that's going to give me enough experience to level me up to level 14, which means that I can make my small mining pouch because I've got 800 iron ores on me and my inventory is full. So there we go. Now everything in my inventory is going to stack up that much nicer. And that was probably worth really good experience. So now I'm going to go get some bleach logs and do the same thing. This will probably also be pretty good for our chopping skill. We're going to just idle for 72 hours. And we can actually be here killing these guys right now, so we're clearly getting very strong. We don't have a warning for this area anymore. Level 15, that wasn't very good experience. I get a lot better experience just from producing these. I need to remember that. It feels so much better being able to stack these things up as high as 100. These guys should be able to give me some pretty good drops. We're definitely going to get some pretty good experience out of it. So we go like that. We ran out of food, so we would have got more. But we did get some red spore caps. Unfortunately, we're going to run out of food every time we're there, so we're going to have to skip through time here as well. Because this is going to restock our food and, well, pretty much everything. Because if we fight the carrots directly, we can hit them, we can do some damage, but they're still pretty strong. Even after all this time, I thought we'd be able to do a little bit more damage. 1577 though, works well when we use that. How about our fireball? Whoops. After adding some more MP through my talent points, we're up to 242 to 690 damage, which seems like a lot more than where we started. Probably because it is. But one thing I realized is that I needed more carrot pieces, so we're going to skip 72 hours here and take all their crap and go back to town. While also seeing if we can one-shot one currently. Yep, that was only 900 damage, but we sure did, and we missed that one. Anyways, what I needed the carrot pieces for was the iron pickaxe, so we can finally make a better pickaxe. It's got a lot more mining power, plus we can upgrade it twice, so it's going to be speed 4, mining power 10, strength, agility, defense. So now I'm hoping I can mine some gold. Turns out I cannot. I spent 3 days mining absolutely nothing. So I guess we're stick to the iron that will probably mine it more efficiently. So we do this, we get 15,000 mining experience, 3,000 iron ore, and whatever else stuff. So let's just mine this for a little while. Maybe it's mining level 30 that we need for gold. I'm not really sure, but we're just going to go to mining level 30 anyway, pretty much just because we can. So we're going to end up playing through hundreds of days over the course of this. And given how many of these 72-hour candies I've used, we've probably played through close to a year already worth of AFK time. Anyways, there's mining level 30. Can we mine gold? Nope, we still cannot mine gold. So what we can do for now is give myself another slot to mine ore in, smelt ore in. We're going to do that twice, that way we've got all of these. That's not exactly what I wanted to happen, but sure. Now we're smelting iron in many spots. Well, I can still increase my damage if I collect more of the frog slices. And I just remembered this guy wants 1,000 logs. I think with my current carrying capacity, we could probably manage to get him 1,000 logs. It's going to take a long time to grind up all those logs, but there's 14,000, so let's go ahead and throw those inside, and we'll give him his quest. But apparently he needs lots of space because it's a big reward. Please give me what I need. He gave me a stump prop, which is a helmet, which boosts luck, agility, defense, and chopping efficiency. No thanks. Okay, now to grab some of the slices. We have 100 currently, so after using this, I'll probably have a few more. There's 6,100 bean slices. It takes 2,000 to upgrade the damage, but then it's just a little bit of money to get more damage, and we can spend some more. It's a little bit more money for... Oh, okay, so that's going to get expensive quickly. But we're up to 261 to 744 base attack. Then if I give myself more MP, that puts us 262 to 748. I think I just realized how to get better stuff because I just unlocked a recipe for a quarterstaff, which is mage weapon and a mage helmet. This whole time I didn't realize I could do that, but that should give me a better weapon for more damage. So all we need to do that is 100 copper bars, which we almost have, and slime sludge. In fact, I think I probably do have the copper bars right here. And I think these guys were the guys that gave me the slime sludge. They're giving me good experience anyway, so it's certainly not going to hurt to use one of my many things to try and get some. There we go, slime sludge. So there we go, we can make one quarterstaff, finally a better weapon. So mine now has a weapon power of 8, this has a weapon power of 16, so it's double the weapon power. Plus it gives a lot more wisdom, plus we haven't upgraded it with some of these yet, 16. So equipping that's going to take us from 262 base damage to 336 base damage, 958 on the upper end. Our old max was 748, so that's giving a lot more damage. Plus I'm going to buy this pugilist ring that I didn't realize I could buy, so that's going to fill up the rest of my inventory space. But I'm also going to use 2 of these on it to hopefully give me something even better. But then of course we need the top hat too, so I need 2 copper helmets and lots of oak logs. We can make 1 copper helmet for now, we only need a few more copper bars. Okay, finally just smelted enough of the copper bars to make my fancy top hat. That is, we need to make 1 more copper helmet first, and then we can make the top hat, which has 7 defense plus 8 to wisdom, but we're going to use a few of the mystery upgrade stone. Now we're going to get 2 strength, 8 wisdom, 7 defense, blah blah blah. That's going to take us from 336 damage to 342, so we're almost at 1,000. So now after an entire year of AFK gains, we went from doing like 150 damage to 870. It's going to be a lot, especially if we hit him with something like this. 2,600, so our damage has gone way up. Interestingly, the baby boa area now with the snakes gives me 12,000 experience an hour, so if I use one of these, we're going to get, I didn't see what that was, but a lot of experience, but I wanted to see this area to see if we can manage here. We're getting 12,000 experience an hour here too, but I don't know if we're strong enough still. We ran out of food, but we did get lots of good stuff out of that, and 421,000 experience is pretty good. Plus, we can do a lot of damage to the carrots. That was a weaker hit considering, but I think we can one-shot them if we get them with a proper, decent hit, especially if we get them with one of these. 1,000 damage. The most important thing is we went through a lot of time to get all this damage. I also just realized I have a bunch of gems I could have been spending on boosts along the way, but for now we'll take an Eternal card pack. This would normally cost 650 gems, so I guess we'll open the pack and see what kind of cards we get. There's 2-star, 1-star, 1-star, 1-star. Alright, so there's lots of 3 stars out of that one. Hopefully those are good cards. I know these can come from very strong creatures, so these might be pretty useful. We have some things that add plus 9% total damage, plus some other crazy ones like Shiny Critter Chance, never even seen one of those, plus 2% skill FK gain, 24% chopping speed, plus some boss ones that I don't even know what some of this stuff is, but they're probably no use to me, plus 10% fighting AFK gain, right? That doesn't matter because we can AFK through anything. But with the few we have, we boosted our damage to 380 to 1084. So now we can legitimately hit things for over 1,000 just being a regular hit. It's going to be in the upper end of what we can do, but we can do it over 1,000 damage. I'm happy with what I've accomplished here today. Thanks again to the dev for sponsoring this stupidity. We'll do it again soon.